Welcome everyone, Sheree here with Late to the Fallout, and this month's Vault 7 Discord challenge is Forest Flats. So the month of April is considered the growing season when trees and flowers begin to open up their leaves and petals, and to celebrate the new life in nature around the Commonwealth, we are challenged to build a tree house. Now, I also want to give a huge shout out to my Mr. Hubby. I did something which caused me to lose 6 hours worth of build time, which is the major front part of this whole building. And I was so upset about losing all of that work, but he was kind enough to go ahead and help me get everything back together, and I think it turned out better than before. So let's go check it out. So welcome everyone to the Rad Kids Treehouse. This build was mostly inspired by the Ewok village, as well as a touch of the Lost Boys in it. And as you can see, dog meat, we're on our way inside, so let's go. So the way to get in here is through this lovely secret door, because you know how I love my secret doors. And of course the Rad Kids have their own pool. And of course the Rad Kids have their own boat that they use to go fishing. And also they do their laundry out in the lake as well. So if we come up here, we'll be able to see their little laundry center, which is right over here. And that's where they go ahead and keep their Commonwealth clothes clean, because you know that's important. But coming back around this way, you'll go ahead and see the whole entire front entrance, complete with a water wheel, as well as a fish gutting station, because most of their protein does come from fish rather than hunting. And then they have their whole fish station right on up here. And this settlement is completely run by ghoul children. Child, it's okay. You're not in trouble. You don't have to stand up against the wall. It's okay. You all right there? You all right? Okay. Well, you go ahead and do your own thing. I'll do my thing. So, of course, we do have a few puppy dogs and kitty cats running around this settlement. And since it's run completely by kids, for kids, you know who's in charge? Well, of course, Billy's in charge, and he's running around here somewhere as well. Now, the first house that we're going to come up to is a house that was decorated by the girls within the settlement, or those who liked girly things. So you'll notice that there's a lot of flowers and things of that nature, and pretty clothes and dolls, stuffed animals, things like that. And of course they have their pink sleeping bags back there, as well as all of their cosmetics. So if they do still want to make their hair pretty as they play dress up or something, they have that opportunity and that option. And we'll go ahead and head up to the next level here. Well, this place is basically one huge giant maze. I built it myself, and I got lost a couple of times while trying to decorate it and figure out which house I wanted to put what into. Now, the one just above it here, which is being supported by the house below, is the botanist, or the flower place where all the girls, or even boys, if they wanted to, can grow flowers, because anybody can have a green thumb. They even caught a few birds to keep as company. And so coming up here is going to be my little private area, where I have a great view of springtime in the Commonwealth. I usually just come up here to have a little getaway from all the kids running around, play a game of solitaire, have a shot of rum, something like that. So then we'll go ahead and come over to our next area over here. And I have no idea why there's a floating board there. That's very odd. I'll have to figure that one out later. Hopefully it won't bother you guys. So we'll come around this way and we'll go up to this tree house here. Now you notice that there are really hardly any doors running around the settlement. All the doors are blocked off by curtains of some type, either red or white or yellow. And coming in here is the game room, pretty much, where they can go ahead and play games or pool. And I have no idea how they got this pool table up here, but sometimes I just don't question how kids do things. Got stuck again, sorry about that. Coming back down, we'll go ahead and visit the storage room, which is just off to the right over here. And if you keep noticing all these little bells around, those bells are their own alarm system. So if they see something that's not quite right, they can ring an alarm, and then everybody can go ahead and suit up, grab their melee weapons, and head out to the danger zone. Got a giant bonfire right here with enough sitting for everybody within the settlement. And then we'll go ahead and go up this way to our next point. Now, pretty much all of the cabins themselves connect to one another in some type of way, either by using the ground or by using bridges. This here is the training area for the kids. So they do like to go ahead and keep in tip-top shape because you never know what the Commonwealth can throw at you. Looks like we even have maybe a couple of the kids wanting to practice. So coming down this way, there'll be just a little basketball court that they can toss some hoops in, as well as some riding toys. And this is where their armory is. Now they don't use guns at all. They're mostly melee weapons, rolling pins, tire irons, anything that they can use in their hands, knives, axes, things of those nature. They definitely go ahead and scour throughout the Commonwealth. And next we'll go ahead and go up these stairs, and we'll go ahead and go into the common room area. Now this is where everybody can get together and they can eat or just hang out. Be near the fire in order to keep warm. If it's too cold of a night, they'll bring their sleeping bags all in here and just kind of spread out along the place. As well as this is their kitchen area, and they just simply use the fire for cooking. Now this is an idea that I also got from one of our great Discord members. Their link will be down in the description down below, so if you want to check out their video where I got that idea for that bridge for, definitely check it out. And coming in here is my house, or my private tree house. I have a whole couch here for dog meat, as well as any of his other dog friends that might come around. But we just have a very small studio type of apartment. So we have the bedroom located right over here, next to the dresser, as well as my nifty little curtain. Smile, it makes you happy. And this way is the kitchen area and your little fireplace area to hang out with as well. So we'll go ahead and go to the back of the settlement. Hey, Billy, thanks for popping in already. But like I was saying, we'll go ahead and go to the back of the settlement and start making our way up front along the other side. Mostly for this build here, I did go ahead and use the CVC mod, the grounded mod, a lot of Thematic and Practical, as well as a few others. So of course those links will also be in the description down below. And this is where they're just kind of working on some few other things. It looks like they're still actually working on building their workshop. Hello, kid. So coming around this way will be the workshop area. And just above it is another game or hangout room. So it's where they are actually looks like they're playing a game of poker and checkers at the moment. Or they can just hang out and read some magazines or comic books or whatever else that they like to go ahead and do up here. And then coming around this way here is going to be the garden area. So we do go ahead and have potatoes, whatever they are called, as well as corn and carrots. So that is a huge part of their diet here is fish, carrots, corn, and potatoes, whatever they're called. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your guys' conversation there. And of course we have swing sets set all over the place. And in here is going to be the bathroom shower area. So they have a couple of dual sinks, extra toilet paper, toothbrushes, toothpaste that they've scoured. And of course they have their own, they have a tub, or they have just a regular shower there. Toilets are on this side, so they do have both toilets. And we'll go ahead and come up here and check out the next one. Now, as you can see, it's just your basic room. Not too much is going on in here. I tried not to over-decorate it too much, just because it didn't seem like these kids would actually have a whole lot other than things that they like all around the place. So this is a little outdoor seating area. It looks like they got some comic book reading going on. Then we'll go ahead and go through this door here and take a left up this way. And this here is the water tower where they go ahead and store their water, as well as they can get hot water for their showers and brushing their teeth and whatnot using those hot water heaters. Coming around this way is just a single room. This is actually for the grumpy kid in the group. You better watch your eyes. Oh, that was a close one. But this is for the grumpy kid in the group. He just can't seem to get along with anybody else, so he just started his own room. Then we'll go ahead and go back down to the ground here, because there is still more to see, believe it or not. Now this is going to be Billy's room when he's here, because he does still have his mom and dad, but he started this place for all the ghoul children in the Commonwealth, so they had a place to go. So we went ahead and built Billy his own little area here, so it looks like he's got his comic books and a few things that he's brought from home. Heading back down, we'll go ahead and check out the boys area, which I do believe should be the last building that I do have here. And it's not necessarily a boys area, it's just more like they kind of decorated it, so it's a little bit more geared towards boys. You'll end up having your pirate's treasure chest, your army robots, and your trucks and trains and things of that nature. So this is where, anybody else can sleep here, just the same as anybody else can sleep in the room that was decorated by the girls. And that is actually the last of my rooms within my Rad Kids Treehouse build. we'll just go ahead and take one more look here. And that is one of those mutated whales. So apparently at one point in time, the water in this area was much higher, and I think this guy just kind of got stuck within that archway. Well, I do hope you guys enjoyed that, and I also hope that you guys stick around for the night and aerial shots that are coming up. Well, I do all hope you enjoyed that tour of Rad Kids Treehouse Village. And if you want to know when I've updated new builds, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification button. Also, if you like giving cookies to gnomes, hit that like button. And if you know anybody else who's having monthly challenges that you think I should join, leave me a comment down below. Otherwise, see you next time.